This is a really kind of sticky, tricky energy we've got coming in right away. It took this kind of unexpected twist that I wasn't, expecting, unexpected. What was interesting is that, first of all, I was getting, the video I picked for the music has like a big tree with like someone standing like in, looks like a portal in the tree stump, or in the tree, this trunk, not the stump. So I was getting something, I'm hearing larger than life. I was getting something about the redwoods, literally, and then I heard Eureka coming into this, so this could be something connected to like Eureka, Arcata, California, something about just the redwoods and the scale of them, like someone could be going in, getting some kind of healing or activation from those trees. They're so powerful when you see them in person. And this is on the tails of getting, oh, thank you. Okay, so this is on the tails of getting that message about the trees. Was it yesterday or recently? That just about the trees and their network. Okay, but so something strong coming in about redwoods, about the trees, about healing with trees, tree hugger, that kind of thing. I'm seeing multiple people like holding arms and circling around a tree. I think there's a famous photo of that. Yeah, something maybe about conservation or something with the trees, okay? But then the turn that this took, so I was sitting here thinking about the redwoods, and then I just tap in to get some messages here, and we get the destroyer, the mother, the cave, and the eternal child in reverse. So I thought it was really fascinating to get the mother and the eternal child, with the mother kind of coming up as this destroyer. So I was getting a strong sense of a mother wound here that goes deep. There's something here either with your own mother or something in your mother's line, and that came up. Maternal grandmother just came up the other day, okay? So there's something deep here, and it feels like kind of touchy. It's like you have to kind of be careful where you step in this energy. I'm seeing that game Operation where it's like it's like you touch the wrong little thing, you get zapped. There's something here kind of about eggshells, or this is something very sensitive. And then, so right after those four, I'm like, okay, like sometimes you're like, am I just imagining this? Is this really the message that's coming through? And then we get the orphan. So again, now we have a third card that's kind of about this mother, child, orphan. So it could even be something about losing a mother, literally or metaphorically. Not metaphorically, but like I'm getting like either a mother figure could have passed away, or it's like they're out of your life, but it's they haven't passed. It's just like a choice that had to be made, okay? And we have two snakes here, which is also interesting. I also saw with the orphan, I was kind of seeing like, whoa, I just like put that up so fast. I'm seeing this hand and almost like the snake could bite it. I was almost seeing it. I know that's not a rattlesnake, but I was getting the sense of that. Like almost that the snake is the mother and almost something that should protect you. Could also just snap at a moment's notice. Like they're just, again, a very sensitive, something we're touching into, a wound here around the mother. Now, if it's not specifically your mother, there's a wound connected to nurturing, being cared for. Okay, so get this, so that's what I get out of the archetypes, okay, and then I'm like, okay, still kind of like, okay, is there more about that, or is that just one piece of this reading? But then I start shuffling the tarot, and literally the first card we get out of that deck is the Empress in reverse, which the Empress is the mother card, and she's in reverse. So again, there's this energy of like the mother being absent, or the mothering energy being absent, this sense of nurturance being like out of reach. Okay, and then what's wild, the next two we get are Three of Swords and Three of Wands. So we have 3, 3, 3, which 3 is the Empress. So again, they're just really like amplifying. There's something here maybe about three generations back, even potentially. Something maybe in the family that people don't want to talk about, or there's something that's almost, it could be something about someone also giving up a child, or there's just something here though where it's like this story is very sensitive, okay? And it's left like I'm hearing a lasting impression, a lasting wound. I also saw with these cards that came out, there was a sense of almost potentially some kind of subconscious memory being triggered. This could even be a past life. So this could be something that happened in a past life that has affected your bloodline, or your lived experience, but I'm just seeing accessing a forgotten memory, either from this life or another, like connected to all of this. They're showing me the trees again and how the trees are a network. How there's not necessarily just like one mother tree, like I'm kind of seeing they all care for each other. So this could be something about a found community, your chosen family, or some kind of community that surrounded you with this loss, when there was this loss of mothering energy. But I'm hearing that's not the end of the story. And I know I'm getting like almost like, ooh, should I talk about this? Like, that's what I kind of felt coming into this. I'm like, oh, I don't really want like a downer message sometimes, but I'm like, I also know like I'm a channel. I'm meant to deliver what I see. It's not really meant to come through. I try to interpret the energy the best I can through my own perspective, but with being a channeler, it's kind of like you're not meant to change the message. And I know from things I've been through, it's like this is not all. A lot of people on the path say this isn't all sunshine and rainbows when you're doing healing like this. I see a lot of shadow work here. Oh, I don't know if I pointed out we got the cave as well right after the destroyer, the orphan, the mother. So that's where I was getting like having found solace, having found a cave, a safe spot, somewhere where I'm seeing the cave as a lot of internal work, a lot of internal reflection. Whoa, oh, that's creepy. I've never seen that on this card. Oh my god, I don't know if you'll even be able to see it. There's two eyes. Oh yeah, can you see them? Oh my god, I've never seen that. It just freaked me out. Hearing I have a secret, and look, the destroyer also has those eyes. But I knew the destroyer, like the destroyer's eyes. So again, there's something in the darkness, but it's like you're not afraid of it. I'm seeing this as like a third eye. You're not afraid of your shadows. It's like, come on in. Okay, but the water is fine. We got that the other day. So interesting too, because I was noticing with both of these snakes, you know how we have on the orphan and on the mother, like these snakes, it's feeling very much like restrictive. Again, with the internal child in reverse, like something where you maybe had to grow up a little too quickly, or there's something where you never felt like you got to really tap into this inner child or to be a child, because maybe you also had to care for a mother at a young age, okay? But and I don't know if I already said this, but they're saying it's not the end of the story. Like, this is trying to just set the tone. They're saying it's setting the tone and acknowledging everything you've been through, acknowledging this so that you know who I'm hearing, so you know who we're talking about, you know what we're talking about. But 333. Just the other day we were getting a lot of threes. The magic of three, the power of creation, this internal fire that you're using to transmute this experience or whatever this is. It's like I can't quite pinpoint it because I know that it feels very literally something about the mother, but it could also be energetic in so many ways. Okay. So now they're saying let's go back to the archetypes, and they're saying like, okay, so what do we have coming in? What's this next? Oh, that's too many there. Okay, those came out quick. Oh my gosh, the hunter and the womb. So again, we have something else related to the mother, the womb, and the hunter. Whoa, see how those both are like triangles of light. There's a creation point here with the womb. the Lover, and the King in reverse. Interesting. There's so much orange and yellow energy here. Radiance I'm hearing. Wow, we have so many pearls too. The womb, the Lover, and the Mother. I'm getting an Alanis Morissette song. I'm a bitch, I'm a lover, I'm a child. What is it? I'm a sinner, I'm a saint. Does it say I'm a child, or something, I'm a mother? All these identities. I was also getting something this could be about you now becoming a mother. Even if not to another child, like not to a child, it could be like mothering something if it's a pet or caring for someone. But I was almost seeing with, yeah, there's this pearl. But with the King coming in and carrying all this energy, with the King and the Lover, and look at all this pink, this orange, the yellow. It's almost like this King figure, this masculine. So it could either be like a masculine who had to be the mother or play both roles. Or, oh, the King also has a pearl in his fingers. Or or this masculine energy is like somehow providing this nurturing. It's like it's something coming from an unexpected place where it's like somehow this masculine energy, and it doesn't have to be a lover, but we do have a lover. Is helping to heal this wound or is providing some kind of deep nurturance. Also getting something about like the ugly duckling story with the swan. It's like you're coming into your own. I'm also reading that book, Are You My Mother, which also is a bird. I can't remember if that's what kind of bird that is, but there's a lot here about birds. There's the Brandi Carlile song, Mother, the Mother too. So maybe listen to that as well. Interesting. Okay, so this could also be something about two mothers. Maybe it's two partners, two women that are gonna have a child. There's a wound here that had to be cleared around, having two mothers. What else? Yeah, they're just showing a lot of shadow work that's been done, it's been worked through here. There's a new opportunity after a lot of hardship. We do have something new coming in, learning something new, opening up to something new. What is that though, Spirit? Can you clarify? I can't make this up. Two of Cups. That's literally like the Lovers. Soul union. There's also a sense of feeling whole within yourself now. Okay, thank you. The other energy that this could be, if this is just, I don't feel like it's just a metaphor, but if it is not even a metaphor, but there could also be the mother relating to Mother Nature with the destroyer. It's like there's something here about relating us needing to nurture nature. Interesting. Like nature versus nurture. It's like we need to nurture our Mother Nature. Seeing something here kind of with global warming, like this need to really care for her. Yeah, the world and the magician. It's like We have the power to create this whole new world, and we are anchoring in this new world, this new frequency. Something about Lemuria. Lemuria, I don't know how you say it. Yeah, something with the collective consciousness to breakers. Breakthroughs in the way that we can connect, and aligning our collective energy with shared intention. The power of our minds, the power of that space to create rapid change. Let's get a Sedona card. What is that? Death in reverse, yeah. Again, this renewal, rebirthing yourself, remothering yourself potentially. What else, your spirit? I'm not gonna lie, there's a strong message with like the patriarchy too. Something with the Empress, like how long the mother energy, the female energy has been destroyed by the patriarchy. So there almost is, I'm hearing like a handing over the reins or something where like the divine feminine is fully embodying their power and rising up to claim the throne. I'm hearing interesting. Okay. Oh, it's too many. Okay. Anything else to say? Dry Creek. Sacred space is found hidden in obscurity. That feels like a portal as well. We're getting a lot of portal energy. Sacred space is found hidden in obscurity. I think we've read that one before, but I'm going to read it again. Maybe something extra for us there. Okay. Dry Creek. I gratefully receive the light being transmitted to me now in this card and realize new potentials. It was just 911 there, so this is important. And realize new potentials in the hidden depth and power to manifest abundance. My barren wastelands are productive tutors, etching crystalline patterns of resilience and faith in the matrix of adversity. This sacred geometry energizes my pathway as I travel along its points of light, and I am mindful of synchronistic connections and relationships that come my way. I center myself in the light of love and align my intentions to wisdom with a grateful heart. Living springs of creative waters flow freely now along the parched causeways of my soul, dissolving all fear in its path, and I am unified in the oneness of the source of life. I am eternally now grateful to walk in this light. And you know what's really interesting is right after that comes Easy Breezy Trail. easy breezy. Let's read that now, because I'm like, this is lining up. It's kind of like where things have been barren. Again, it's almost like the energy of Mother Nature is restoring what has felt barren, what has felt lost here, where you felt that void. Okay, but now it's about to get easy breezy. I gratefully receive the light being transmitted to me now in this card and release the synchronicity of my life path to align with the organic and fluid nature of oneness with Source. I embrace the flow of grace and ease, trusting their ability to guide my steps as I navigate the contours and contrasts of life. I leave behind the jagged, irregular paths of resentment and the switchbacks of deceit, and find momentum as I harmonize with the flow. I breathe deeply, letting go of the tension of life's challenges, and inhale the sweet scent of surrender, knowing that the universe supports me in its gracious, benevolent light. Each gentle breeze whispers, let it go, let grace and ease guide you now. I release the false identity of burden bearer and the need to meticulously map my journey's every step. I allow synchronicities to engage with me intuitively and enlighten my perspective. I am internally now grateful to walk in this light. Page 27. So yeah, this feels like whatever this is, whatever that you've been through, whatever you've just released, connected to this mother lineage, this maternal energy, something, the wounding of the divine feminine. This is clearing now, and it's this path ahead of you is paved in light. I'm hearing, wow, paved in light, surrounded in magic. It's like, and with, that sense of like releasing the rigidness, there's just been the word surrender that continues to come up. And it's like, how can we every day surrender more and more? 22 there, yeah. How can we surrender? Trying to rigidly control or to figure it all out. How can we just be present, be in the moment, and just trust all of these synchronicities are leading us to really just release, and again, like yesterday, it was kind of this sense of loving the unknown. How can you fully embrace it? Not try to label it, not try to label yourself, but just, I'm hearing just saying like, and so it is, whatever it is, and so it is. On that note, we will leave it there. Thank you so much for joining me again in the House of Bardot, and I will see you next time.